Alright, much brew about nothing time. Playing some Approach of the Cats. Oh god. In standard. Alright, cats. I guess that's our plan. Sacred Cat for the win. Plains, Sacred Cat. Pass the turn. I mean, I guess this could maybe work. Swamp for our opponent. And Vicious Conquistador. Well, let's Glacial Fortress. Play a cat. Pass the turn. Swamp for our opponent. I mean, if our opponent attacks, we will double block. Or triple block, actually. But definitely block. No attacks. Another Conquistador. And Night Market Lookout. Janky 1-drops versus janky 1-drops all around. Strategic planning. Take Glacial Fortress. Play Glacial Fortress. Pass the turn. I mean, if we can get down Caracal, that would be a big game. Ooh, black-green? More 1-drops. Oh man, we're getting out 1-dropped. We might just cycle this cast out. It's close. I think we do. Hitting any 1-drop isn't actually that exciting here. So yeah, let's cycle. Gids. Well, play the Plains. Get down Gideon. Tick up on Conquistador. Pass the turn. Well, if nothing goes crazy wrong and we just play Caracal, we might just have the cat tribal win. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's some jank. Oh boy. Huh. Everything at us. What's the damage prevented on? On that. So, alright. So what we got to do is block, block, block. Oh, we can't. Crap. Alright. Block, block, block. There goes our Caracal. That kind of got us. Yep, discard our hand. That is unfortunate. We'll get back Sacred Cat. Play Sacred Cat. Attack with Sacred Cats. Oh, we really needed that Caracal. Tick up. Pass the turn. That drew our opponent a lot of cards. Our big advantage here is we do have Wraths. And card draw eventually. But we kind of got wrecked by that Driven to whatever that is. Driven to Despair. It's pretty good. Opponent. Attacks with everything. Staying at us. Alright, well. Double block. Not sure what our opponent's doing. Kind of seems like they're just throwing away creatures. Gonti. Okay. This is an interesting deck. Get something. Maybe they get one of our Wraths. Yup. Well, tick up on Gonti. Play the land. Pass the turn. Swamp for our opponent. Could really use a Championowitz. Opponent. I mean, they can't keep attacking, right? They're not really making headway. They're getting in like 2 points of damage. Alright, I guess they can. Well, block, Night Market Lookout. Is our opponent even making any headway? I feel like we're just gaining life and slowly killing their creatures. Scrappy Scrounger. Ooh, Ballista. That's not a bad draw. So Ballista X2. Get back Sacred Cat. Tick up on Scrappy. Pass the turn. We'll just take the Gonti hit this turn. Opponent keeps attacking. Alright. We'll trade cat with Dreadwander. Then get it back, but we can get back the cat as well. I assume that we have more haymakers for the late game. Another land. So tick up on Scrap Heap. Do some attacking. Get back the cat. Play the plains. Pass the turn. Now we can start adding counters to Ballista as well. Another Scrap Heap. Opponent gets in with Gonti. Yeah, we'll just take it this time. How close are we to just winning? Counter up Ballista. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. In theory, we could win here. Opponent's only got one card. I think we go for it. Let's go for the win. Fire up Gideon. Attack with everything. Oh boy. Just kidding. These lands, half of them are instants, half of them are not. Shevin Dunes is not. Whew! That's our opponent's last card? Well, Pinganti. We are going to get to do a ton of ramping. Pinganti. Oh, man. Was not expecting Settle the Wreckage, since it's from our deck. We get 5 lands, though, which is pretty excellent. 5 lands. Champion. We are going to loot here, even though we're just discarding, because we have a few embalmed creatures, including more champions. There's a champion. Alright. Life is good again. Well, we kind of got blown out by our own Settle the Wreckage, but I think we're still in excellent shape since we have these champions, and now we have 1,000,000 mana. And now I'm actually glad we couldn't sack Shefet Dunes. Opponent attacks, opponent attacks. Yep, we trade. Down to 12. Opponent can get back Dreadwander if they have nothing else. And Scrap Heap. There's Dreadwander. Opponent passes. Ooh. Well, I think we're still going to champion here over a big Ballista. Discard champion. Discard island. Is it even worth... We block. Play Scavenger Grounds. Yeah, I think we are going to run out the Ballista. We don't want to die to something weird. Pass the turn. Because now we can, like, block, kill, take 0 if we need to. Even though we could have cast a really huge Ballista if we waited. But I think with 2 more Champion of Wits in the graveyard, I feel like we're in position to win the long game. Not even to mention approach. Opponent attacks with everything. Yeah, let's block. I guess we could have done this the other way, but this is more mana. Kill Dreadwander. Another land for our opponent. They've drawn a lot of lands. Gets back Dreadwander. Another Scrap Heap. I mean, we're going to hit a Caracal eventually. So let's champion. Draw some cards. Ooh, there's Caracal. And a Fumigate. Discard Scavenger Grounds. Actually, maybe we keep that. Let's discard Plains Glacial Fortress. Run out Caracal. Opponent gets back a Scrap Heap. Yep. And I think we can actually start attacking now with our Champion of Wits. Get in with Champion. Opponent. Down to 15. Pass the turn. Alright, Freebooter for our opponent. That's not bad. I guess I can take the Wrath. I don't think it really matters, though, because we still have another Champion of Wits. And our opponent's getting close to running out of fuel for their Scrap Heaps. Opponent takes our strategic planning. Alright, keeps attacking. Well, I appreciate our opponent's aggressive nature, but I don't feel like they're gaining anything by these attacks. Maybe they feel like they can't lose by not attacking, especially since they know approaches in our deck, but I don't think they're winning by attacking either. Opponent passes. 10, 15 Freebooter chumps. Alright. Well, we don't quite have lethal, so let's just get back our champion. And our opponent scoops it up. Yeah, just too much champion value once we got to that point of the game. Well, our opponent, oh, you can see the interestingness, I guess, of Settle the Wreckage. Our opponent blew us out with it, but also lost because of the mana it gave us. Mono Black Aggro. Well, we probably want Sun Scourge champions. I don't even know if we want cast outs. We might just want Wraths. We could go up Anointed Processions. Let's go up the Anointed Processions. Let's try it like that. Go kind of token-y, but leave the approaches, and just try to Wrath as removal. Seems reasonable. Alright. I mean, we got a Fumigate. Not a great hand, though. Swamp for our opponent. And Dread Wanderer. Sacred Cat is a pretty good way to buy a bit of time against this deck. Just like chump blocking Dread Wanderer and gaining some life is nice. Mostly got to watch out for that Driven to Despair. That's the card that can get us. By basically just mind twisting away our hand. Fatal pushes Sacred Cat. Sure. And Night Market. Opponent gets in for 2. Down to 18. We'll get back the cat, play Glacial Fortress, pass the turn. Opponent. Well, Sacred Cat ate 2 Fatal Pushes, which is actually pretty good. Opponent duresses. Thankfully, we have redundant Wraths if we get to them. Although, we're a little slow. We don't have anything to do until we get to Wraths, and we're going to take a lot of damage if we don't draw anything. Takes a Fumigate. Opponent gets in for 4. Gains a life. Well, play Chef at Dunes, pass the turn. Yikes. Well, I think if we draw a land, we should be okay. Anointed Procession into double Caracle's pretty good as well. There's Ether Hub. Scrappy Scrounger. So, Settle is good. Land is pretty good. Adorn Pouncer. Well, I guess we run that out there. It's maybe some kind of defense. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have Driven to Despair. Or third Fatal Push. It's third Fatal Push. Well, land or bust. That is where we are. Untap land, we should win the game. If we whiff on land here, we're almost guaranteed to lose. Opponent passes. Alright, it's a land. So, Fumigate puts us up to 6, but our opponent immediately gets back Scrap Heap. I think that's still the right play. So let's just Fumigate. Go up to 6. Then we can follow this up with Caracal to make some blockers. And then, oh, they did not get back Scrap Heap. That's got to be a mistake. And now we're kind of protected from Driven to Despair. Alright, gets back Scrap Heap now. Yeah, that's actually a pretty costly mistake for our opponent. Scavenger Grounds. Well, I don't think we can afford to be too greedy. So let's just Caracal. Get some blockers and some lifelink. Play Scavenger Grounds. Now we're pretty stable. If we draw land, we can just approach. If not, we'll probably Anointed Procession over Adorn Pouncer and try to double Adorn Pouncer. Siphoner's not a bad draw for our opponent. Gives them some card draw eventually. Opponent. Stay in aggro. Okay, no attacks? That makes sense. Fumigate. Well, let's get down Anointed Procession and just pass the turn. Opponent gets to draw. Another Fumigate's not bad either. Opponent's probably not going to expect it. Goes to combat. Attacks with both. Alright, so... yeah, we're going to block with everything. Block, double block. We lose everything, but we go up to 10. So I think it's... oh, we save it. We actually get a cat still. So we have 1 cat left. Dreadwander. And what? Scrap Heap coming back? Yep. And a Bone Picker. Interesting. Well, I think we're just going to... do this correctly. Attack so we gain a life. Then we're just going to Fumigate. And then we can follow up with double Caracal. And that should probably put the game out of reach. So go up to 11. Fumigate. Pass the turn. Opponent can keep getting stuff back from the graveyard, but now that we're up to 14, and with the better late game... alright. Gonti's reasonable. Grab something. And... passes. So I think what we want to do is Adorn Pouncer, and then follow that up with Caracal to gain an absurd amount of life. The Cat Tribal plan has actually been pretty effective, even with the weird approachness thrown in. More Gontis. Opponent's out of cards, though, which means we are going to get in this Adorn Pouncer hit. Opponent's got to be digging for, like, our last Fumigate, essentially. I guess Settle could be okay, although kind of easier to play around. And even if they resolve it, I think they lose because of it. So opponent gets something. And passes. Yeah, we get a Settle. So run out Caracal. Get a bunch of tokens. Give our... yeah, opponent scoops it up. Lifelinking Adorn Pouncer is just too much for our opponent to handle. So, approaching the cats. Still winning. Still winning.
Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.